Hello, everyone. Um, we are trying to wait for some people to join us, and we're actually broadcasting from the Facebook page, which is the Single Parent Global Foundation Facebook page, or decide to switch to this. Subsequently, we shall be using the Facebook page. Hello, everyone. Um, We're trying to wait for some people to join us. All right. While we're waiting, this program is brought to you by Single Parenthood Global Foundation. And yeah, I can see one person, see some persons are already coming in. Okay. Uh, Coming. Okay. Already joining. All right. Trying to fix something. Okay, we're waiting for some of our friends to come in to join us. Please bear with us. Please bear with us. Okay. Please bear with us. We'll starting soon. Okay. Hello, everyone. Like I rightly said, I don't have the rights to this music that is playing on the background. Well, this program is brought to you by Single Parenthood Global Foundation. The Single Parenthood Global Foundation is a foundation that was set up to address the issues surrounding single parenting in our society today. You will agree with me that single parenting it's really on the high side these days. We've never experienced this before, though it has been so back in the days, but not the way it is today. So before we continue, I will introduce myself. My name is Queen Obaseki, bringing the program to you live. And we hope that with this program, we should be able to, address some of the issues, concerning single parenting in Nigeria today. And would appreciate your contribution to the program. Please leave your comments on the comment section. Just leave your comments, send in your comments. You can also call into the program. The program is a calling program. The number of the program is, the number to call in is 090 77 308. I would take the number again. The number is 00160 77308. Okay, I can see some persons they've already started watching. You can invite your friends to come in. You can invite your friends. You can host a watch party. Let them come in. This is really, an important discussion that we'll have. Today's topic is that we are going to talk on the causes of single parenting in our society today. So if you have an idea, you want to contribute to it, you want to, you can also bring in your contributions. Okay, so this program, like I said, is to address some of the issues surrounding single parenting in our society today. So some of the causes of this single parenting that I would start with today is causes of the issue of lack of trust. Lack of trust, when both partners are in the house and there is no trust, there's every tendency that marriage will not stand. So with time to time, and it's not everybody that can handle, the pressure. So before you know it, break up. And the worst part of it is that the guys would run away, or the guys who abandon if they peradventure they have a child or have children, they will run away and allow the woman to raise the kids single-handedly. So on this program we shall be discussing different issues, topics. It's not really single parenting. On this program we will be talking about relationship in general. We will be talking about teenagers, talking about youth, couples, name it. Okay, so because this issue of single parenting did not just start, like, it started somewhere. Like, also some of the causes is that single teenagers, we really need to talk to our teenagers. We have teenagers in the house. Our parents, we need to talk to our teenagers, because it actually starts from there. Because most of this is from the teenagers. When teenagers are just coming, their body, you get, I'm sure some of you will agree with me. Some of them, we've gone through that stage though. But some of them, they can't really handle it. When the guy just come, take them out, buy things for them, spoil them with some kind of goodies and everything. Before you know it, they go to bed with them. And before you know it, pregnancy, unwanted pregnancy. So that's most of the thing. Unwanted pregnancy leads to single parenting too. Unwanted pregnancy will just come in and the guy will run away. The guy, probably the guy is a young boy that don't want to associate with, people calling him, you've gotten a woman pregnant and all of that. So they want to run away. And before you know it, the child will now be for the girl alone, you know. For those of them that cannot carry it, like their parents, some of them, their parents will send them out, send them packing. Before you know it, they start hanging from one friend's place to another, from one place to another, completed building, this, that. And you will, if you look at it critically, you will see that most of these crimes that are happening in Nigeria today, if you trace down and interview most of those criminals, you will see that some of them are from these broken homes, from these single parent homes. Because by the time they get pregnant and the guy runs away, some of them don't even know what to do. They don't know how to take care of themselves, not to talk of taking care of the children or child. Some of them can't do business. They don't want to go to school. Some are dropouts. And before you know it, they'll just allow the child to start going around the street to fend for themselves and all of that. You know, before you know it, they become criminals. They start associating with bad gangs and all of that. Because, again, hunger is in the land. When the mother cannot take care, cannot feed him or her, put them in school, take good care of them, they want to look for it by themselves. You know now, you know how the thing they go. So it's not something, it's really not funny though. And it's something we need to work, we need to try our best. Because this area has been abandoned, has been neglected for years. Nobody has really talked about this issue, this single parenting. And again, there are a lot of them that are suffering. They can't take care of themselves. They can't pay their children's school fees. They can, like single parenthood global foundation is a family, you know. They're still trying to see how they can, you know, address some of these issues. They're still trying their best to take care of some of these, you know, single parents with their kids and all of that, pay their school fees. It's not easy. You understand? But we're trying to see how we can curb it or reduce it to the barest minimum, just to bring it down, because it's really too much these days. Couples within, after little misunderstanding, before you know it, there's a breakup, there's a divorce, there's, you know, some of these things needs to be addressed. You get? And one thing I want to say is, nobody is forcing any man or any man to marry a woman, or any woman to marry a man. Marriage not be by force. Marriage, not be by force. So if you give woman, you impregnate a woman, or Remy, be bros, you have to take care of that child that you brought to life. It's a joint agreement. People agree together to bring up that child. Because if you don't want it, there are several measures to protect yourself from that pregnancy. So, in as far as you've allowed the pregnancy, you people have, you know, you people consented to it. It's your both decision. So that child should not come to life and suffer for it. It's not right. So please, my brothers, those of you that will impregnate a woman and run away, it's not nice. You just have to even if you don't marry the woman, you don't give the woman money to take care of herself, but take care of that child. Take care of that child, because it's your own. So don't leave it for the woman alone to take care of that child single-handedly. It's not nice. Do you understand? So let's wake up to our responsibilities. Because you feel that you are a man, you can run away, the woman cannot run away and leave the child and all of that. A time is coming. There will be a law. A time is coming. There will be, in fact, the measures. You can't stand it. So just try as much as you can to take care of your child that you brought to life. Don't allow that child to suffer for the sin that he or she did not cause. Okay, that's my take also. But I want to see your comments also. Let's all discuss these issues together. With time to time, we'll talk about relationship in general and all of that. You want to call into this program, you're free to start calling into the program. The number to call in, if you're calling from outside Nigeria, is +234 9016077308. I'll call that number again, +234 9016077308. So that's the number to call. So start calling in. I want to start receiving your calls so we can start, let's hear your own opinion or your own contribution into this, because this is not something we can do alone. It's not something we can handle alone. It's a joint, we all have to collaborate, to do this together, to make sure our society is this single parenting is a bit controlled to an extent. Okay, we know there are some things that are inevitable. There are some things that we cannot stop completely, but we can reduce it, because it's no longer funny. Parents, single moms, they cannot take. It's not just for women alone. No. There are some women that will give birth, abandon the child with the man, and run away and go and start doing prostitution and all of that. So it's both sides. So we are not just talking or that is only the men. Do you understand? So that's why we brought this program, to enlighten people, to talk about the issues, because nobody wants to talk about the issues. So I took it upon myself to bring it up for us to talk about this issue. I am a single mother myself, and I've been a single mother for over 20 years. So I know what it takes. I know what it takes. I know what I'm talking about. So it's really not easy for one person to raise up a child. It's not easy. And besides, it's not every single mother that is strong, that has that courage, that has that, strength to keep striving, to keep moving. Do you understand? There was a lady I saw at Jabi Lake, where the one that rescued the girl, very small girl. She was a teenager. She wanted to throw her baby into the lake. When someone I went for a walkout at Jabi Lake. For those of you that knows Abuja very well, I went there to do a workout, to do this exercise and everything, and we overheard somebody shouting and all of that. That's how we all rushed there and rescued this girl. She just want to get rid of that child, because it's like that child is a bondage. It's cage. It's making her not have a life and all of that. And it's true, because before you know it, if you impregnate a teenager, some of them will drop out of school. Some of them, their dreams, everything will just die like that, which is not nice. Okay, if a teenager gets pregnant, some of them, okay, our callers, they've started calling in. We'll take some calls now. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good evening. Thank you for joining the program.
Thank you very much. I first of all want to commend you for this very good initiative. This single parenting has been relegated to the underground for a very, very, very long time.
Okay.
And nobody seems to talk about it. Nobody seems to care.
Get that? Can you say that again, please?
Africans, we grew up to realize that we can marry more than one wife. I'm an African man.
You're an African man, and you said you can marry more than one. Is allowed to marry more than one wife, okay?
My father had 3 wives.
Your father had 3 wives?
Yes.
Okay.
And they were comfortable with, he was comfortable with 3 wives, and the women were very, very happy, and they were comfortable with themselves.
Oh, really?
But in this age where we are now, where the men cannot fend for their children, most times, because of peer pressure, they see they will have scorn and leave the wife and the children to themselves. So I would say the government have a role to play in this issue of single parenting. If the government will come in and say, okay, young man, if you cannot take care of these children, what's the problem? Is it education? Okay, they will have scholarship, government school, LIE or whatever the kind of school that is government approved. These children can go to those schools and get education. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes. And secondly, to the parents, our parents too, most times when we are younger, when you bring a new clothes to the house, your parents tell you, bought this clothes for you. If you are not able to identify the person that bought the clothes young girls, when they go out and these elderly men that they call sugar daddy, buy them iPhones, buy them technophones, buy them good things, they come to the house. That particular child becomes the best child in the house. So I think everybody, the problem is encompassing. The parents have a role to play, the government has a role to play, the religious leaders too have a role to play. And you, this program, I really commend you for coming up with an initiative like this.
Thank you.
And if there's any way we can support, please just let us know. Give us your
Yes,
contact and phone numbers so we can.
We appreciate support and everything, because Single Parenting Global Foundation also runs a fridge, community fridge, one monthly. So if you have any support, you can send it down to us, and whatever it is, it can be used clothes, it can be food, it can be anything you have, because what we are doing, we are helping some single parents that cannot even do anything, and trying to empower some of them, trying to help some of them pay their children's school fees and all of that. So it's a really big task for Single Parenting Global Foundation. So we have an office here also. The head office is in Abuja. So this number you have, if you have anything, you can call this number. It's either you send it to us, or we send people down to pick it up. You said you're in Ghana. We also have some people in Ghana.
Okay. Thank you. In Ghana, yeah, the rate is really high. The rate of single parenting is really high. Yeah,
really?
In
Also in Ghana?
Yes.
That's interesting. So, but what do you think? Apart from these few, like you just said, like, is it only that it's really like the causes, meaning that, you know, going after, you know, men becoming the most favorite child in the house and all of that? Is there any causes that you think that are really, really key, that are, you know, the major ones?
I would say peer pressure. When you have your set of friends that are already doing the things that you are trained to do. You understand? Some children, they mix up with the wrong friends in school.
Wrong
That's why
friends,
you
yeah.
see cultism and prostitution.
Peer pressure.
Most of these girls, they were not born to be like that. Most of these boys were not born to be like that. But by the Bible says, evil communication corrupts good manners.
True.
If you relate to the wrong people, you see yourself behaving like them. So when you get pregnant and the guy has gone, you bear the body. So I believe the parents, the government, the society, the religious organization, they have a very serious role. As you are doing this on the social media, I would say advocate that you take it to our religious leaders, to the government, to the parliament, to the pass it into law. So anybody that impregnates a girl, the person should stand and make sure he trains the child to a particular age before he says he's no longer interested. Not when the pregnancy is just 2 months, you are saying you're no longer interested. Then who will be interested? Please let me allow others to call in and make some other contribution.
Thank you so very much. I really appreciate you for calling into the program today. I appreciate you. What's your name once again?
My name is Mr. Collins. I'm calling from Accra, Ghana.
Thank you so much, Mr. Collins, calling in from Accra, Ghana. We do really appreciate your contribution into the program. And we hope that subsequently you will be calling into the program. Let's do this together. Let's move. Let's join the movement.
Not to worry. I'm in love with the page, and I'll stick to the page.
Thank you. Please like the page, share the page, subscribe, send it to your friends. Let them join the program too. It's every Mondays at 7 p.m. Thank you very much.
Okay.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. That was Mr. Collins calling in from Accra, Ghana. He said the same thing is happening there in Ghana, that the increase also is high of single parenting in Ghana too. So it's not just peculiar to Nigeria alone. It's everywhere. It's worldwide. But we want to know how we can start addressing our own here in Nigeria. Okay? So time to time we'll be bringing you, events, vox pop from individuals, from people from the street. Randomly we just go get people's opinion, their view towards this single parenting and all of that, and we'll be bringing them to you. And we also run a community fridge. We do we help single parents to the best we can. So we also You know, time to time you can visit us if you're in Abuja. If you have family, relatives, or friends in Abuja, they can visit our office. It's at Suite 301 Ansa Plaza by EcoBank, Pape, Abuja. And you can also call these numbers. The number I called for you, which is 090-160-77308. If you are calling outside Nigeria, it's +234 90-160-77308. That's the number to call. Okay. Mr. Collins also made mention that we should always talk to our parents. We should always talk to our children. Parents, please listen to this. Talk to your parents, your kids. Talk to your teenagers. Most especially, you need to talk to them. Because not just getting little money from guys, food, clothes, some little goodies, and you think that's the end of the world. No. By the time they get them pregnant, they will abandon them for even you, the mother or the father. You start taking care of, unwanted grandchildren at a very early stage. Okay? Time that you'll be using to train other kids, you divert the attention to, or some of them will just send the child packing, and you never can tell what will befall them, what will happen to them outside there with the child they are carrying. Before you know it, some of them will drop out of school, they become frustrated, depression, and so many things, and it's so worrisome, and a lot of them are becoming nuisance in our society today. You will agree with me? And if you look at these drug addicts these days, they are from single parent home. If you see them for street, hey, even their mama not fit talk to them again, because their mama not fit give them food to eat, not fit buy clothes for them, not fit do anything. So what do you expect? Anything they like, now they're going to do. Some of them will go and join courts, they'll join different things, they'll become something else, become terrorizing the whole area, disturbing the whole society. So we are working with some government parastatals, some government agencies, partnering with some of them, because we can't do this alone. Honestly, we cannot do this alone. And people have people, they are trying to shy away. They know nobody is willing to come out to talk about this, to address this, which is a really, really is a serious concern. You get? It's not something we should sweep under the carpet. It's something we should. That's why I had to take the lead. I have to come out. We need to deal with it. We really need to deal with it. It's not just removing our eyes and thinking that all is well. All is not well, oh. You see, as I talk, and so all is not well. So let's try as much as we can to do our best. And because if you want to say, there are some of them in single parent family now that we're taking care of and all of that. If you hear some of their stories, it's so pathetic. Some of them are just unfortunate. Some of them didn't just come deliberately and all of that. Nobody wants single parenting. And like I said before, if you get a woman pregnant, nobody's by forcing you. Marriage not be by force. Nobody they by force you, make you marry the woman. It's not by force. Oga, but that pikin now by force to take care of that one. You not take care of that one while they oh. You understand? So leave the woman. The woman can take care of herself. The woman can go and continue her life. The woman can, if not only she fit take care of herself. But having a child, it's not all women that are strong. Some of them will just run away and leave the child. If you go to motherless baby home, now single parents picky food there. Those that does not even want to, they don't have the strength to carry that. They'll just go there and dump it. Some of them will just throw them. Haven't you been moving around and see children being wrapped in a wrapper and dumped at the bush side or the dustbin or somewhere? Some of them will go and throw them into the soakaway. Some of them will go and throw them, just abandon them on the street. I mean, It's so disheartening. It's something that the government needs to rise up. The society, we all need to join hands together. We don't need to wait for government alone to do this single-handedly. It not go work. Now me and you go join hands together to do it. Because the thing don't too plenty. It don't do the worst they go. You understand? So that's actually my take on this. So we would appreciate your contribution. I would want to appreciate some persons here. We have Gloria Inoma Omoruwa watching. Thank you very much for coming in. We also had Gloria Baseki. We had Pretty James. We have, well, keep sending your contributions, sending your comments, sending your contributions, and we appreciate that. If you want to call into the program, the number to call is 090-16077-308. If I'm too fast, I'll break it down. 090-160-77-308. You're calling outside Nigeria is +234 +234 90-160-77-308. That's the number to call. Call in. Let's discuss this. What we are discussing today, if you're just joining into the program, we are discussing about the causes of single parenting in our society today. We won't know wetin dey cause am. Where single parents na come full, in fact, na full Nigeria pass now. The rate of single parenting these days is really alarming. It dey high well. We don't do our research, we don't do our findings. It is very high well. And some of the causes where me I don't mention since before, I will say mention them again. I mentioned say through divorce, it dey cause am. Early pregnancy, teenagers, they carry belly up and down. They might just buy the iPhone, whether iPhone 10, iPhone 15, and be iPhone 100. They don't follow her. Give them belly, you go run, leave them. Only picking go turn to their own, they go, they take off picking, they go. Apart from that too, we have, breakups. We have, they just friend each other, this cohabiting, living together, boyfriend and girlfriend. Before you know it, the girl don't go join her for house, or the boy don't go join her for house. They'll date together. They say that they do boyfriend and girlfriend. They normal marry. Before you know it, Belle go come. Immediately Belle don't come. The relationship don't sour. The man go say I not do again. He go wrong. He go leave the girl. The girl not go feel wrong. He go begin carry picking. He go. All her dreams, her everything she want become for everything don't they shatter. Everything don't end for them. For some, but some of them at that point, if it did somehow, but later on they can just pick up their pieces and move on. It's not all of them that will remain at that stage. Some of them will take care of the child, struggle, work, school, go back to school, and all of that. And before you know it, they become something, great again in life. You understand? And I would tell some. I think that's some of them. Then this promiscuity, this one that you don't, when a woman cannot stay with one man, jumping from this place to this man to this man. When belle come, in Kuma not even know who give him belle. You'll be trying to look for a man to tie it with. And some men are very smart these days, So no one wants to bear the burden of, accepting a child that they are not too sure of and stuff. Maybe they be suspecting the woman and all of that. They say no, this one say no, this one say no. Before you know it, the child ends up being her own. And she will start taking care of her, the child. I said, which will now be, she will not become a single mother, taking care of her kids by themselves. Please, we are trying to stop all of that. That's what we are advocating for. We are trying to see how we can cut down, we can reduce this, with this movement we've started now with Single Parenting Global Foundation. We hope that we will be able to, to really deal with these issues, because single parenting is not an easy thing. It's not really an easy thing. I saw my sister, I told her Obaseki, Adagmoyi, you're welcome to the program. You know, you're just joining us. What we'll be discussing is about single parenting. This program is brought to you by Single Parenthood Global Foundation. And this program, Single Parenthood Global Foundation, is designed, it's been set up to address issues surrounding single parenting in Nigeria, because single parenting in Nigeria is really on the rise. Is high right now in Nigeria as we speak to you. And today's topic on the issue is that we want to know what are the causes. You know, to me, some of the causes, I said it before, is this unwanted pregnancy by teenagers, by youth, by anybody can have a wanted pregnancy. But I said sometimes there are things you can avoid. It's not everything you can. There's not everything you can. You know, there are certain things you can avoid. You don't want pregnancy. You are not ready. You should be able to take care of yourself. You should be able to either you close your legs or you know, take other preventive measures. You allow the child to come, and you allow the child to come and be suffering, allow the child to come and be going through pains, going through what's it called, the sin that they did not commit. You know, so that's some of the causes, and we want to hear from you, that are those of you that are watching now. Let us know what the causes are, because with that it will result to unwanted pregnancy. And our teenagers, mothers, parents, fathers, talk to your teenagers. You know, talk to your teenagers. Let's not when a man or a guy just buy them some nice things, spoil them with money. You know, when it's hot, you know, as it's hot now, just get babe, get guy, you know, buying you everything. They shower you goodies, buy you iPhone 100, I be iPhone 12, I be iPhone 11. You don't run for one. Open leg, oh yeah. Before you know it, and you be carried away. The leg will enter, and when it sets, the guy go run. Now only you go the sufferer. So you better do it straight, do it right. We know that some of them that have been done right too still leads to, or still end up being single parents along the line or at the end of the day. But the one when it plenty past, and from all this our youth, our teenagers. I said it before, and I'm going to say it again. For the sake of those of you that are just joining in, for those that lives in Abuja here, I don't know, many of you would know Jabi Lakemore, a teenager, almost threw her baby. I went there for a workout. You do exercise there most times. When somebody raised an alarm, we ran there and saw this girl. Small girl. You know, why? What's going on? He said the boy that got her pregnant denied the child. Doesn't want the child. He said it's not his own. He doesn't want. He can't take responsibility of that child. And she too said she's too small. Her parents will kill her. Her parents send her packing. Blah blah. And she cannot take care of. Hey, don't say it. She cannot take care of the baby. So the next thing that came to her mind is to throw the baby into the water to die. Now that's a great sin. There are things we can avoid it. We can really avoid it. It's not something that we cannot avoid. There are things we cannot. Although we know there are things that are inevitable, but at least this one, Oremi, we can avoid these ones. You understand? You know, it's not an easy task. It's not an easy task, and nobody's willing to take the lead. I decided to put it upon myself. I am a single mother. I'm sure most of you know about that. For over 20 years. So it's not easy. When I say it's not easy, it's not easy to take care of one, not talk of two or three. So you have to think very well, and you have to be industrious. You have to be strong also to know that yes, I know there are some people that really want single parenting. Say, yeah, after I can take care of my child and blah blah blah. Let me just ones they talk about now. They talk about the ones who you know say they're not even strong. They're not even pick up their pieces. Some of them will be so broken, shattered that they can't put themselves together again. You know, these are people that would have been great people in life. Immediately that pregnancy comes in, boom, yawa don't gas. no school, no business. Before they pick up the fact, the child, before you know, they can't even raise up they can't feel the child. The child will come turn to waiting and not know for streets area. Those are some of them that will later become what's it called? That will later become drug addicts, criminals, armed robbers, kidnappers, name it. You know. Please start sending in your comments, start sending in your contributions, you know, because this is not something we're going to do alone. But single parents is working with some government agencies and parastatals to see, you know, how we can all partner together and see how we can curb this, how we can reduce it to the barest minimum, even if we cannot just wipe it away or stop it completely, but at least we can reduce it. You understand? Let's reduce it. Habana. Mr. Collins calling just now from Ghana, Accra, Ghana. He's watching this program there. He said it's the same thing in Ghana. You know, everything just at least let them hear about Nigeria and say, oh, Nigeria is reducing. Do you understand? That is what we're advocating for. That's what we're trying to push for us to, all of us, to be very mindful of whatever we do, any action we do. Let's stand up for our responsibilities. Not when you get a woman pregnant. If you know you are not ready, close your legs. Don't even do anything. Not by force to do, not do. If you do, while I don't come out, you run, leave her for the woman. And the women, when you are talking to them, women, we have to be strong for ourselves, so that anyhow it be, by the time it's set, you know, like I said there are some things that are inevitable. When you see couples who don't divorce, they don't try, no work, they divorce, everybody go away. You know, say at least you, is that you're working, or you are into business, or doing something, do something to be able to raise up your child. But secondly, not only your child, you need to take care of yourself, because you be single parent, no be person born you. Now person born you. You need to take care of yourself too. Not because you had children, you will not have your own life. You can't take care of yourself because you won't train pikin. God forbid bad thing that you fall, die. Those children will survive. They must survive anyhow. You understand? So you can call into the program. We are expecting calls. Mrs. Toyin also called. Miss Toyin also called in from Abuja, from Pape, to be precise. She also said her own, that when children, couples get married, some of the causes she mentioned that when couples get married and start having children, the love and everything will be tight. But immediately children start coming in, divided attention. So divert their attention to the children. Either the parents will divert their attention to the children, or the father will divert their attention to the children. Before you know it, while I don't enter the house, before you know it, it's not all of them that can manage it. You know, so I really appreciate those ones that will come out and celebrate 25 years in marriage, 30, 50 years in marriage. How they take one? Because marriage not easy, number one. And number two, marriage don't be by force. If you impregnate woman and you don't want to marry that woman, no problem. You said before, now you can't say I changed my mind. I not do again. I be talk say I will marry, but right now I changed my mind. I not do again. Nobody will kill you. Nobody will force you, because marriage not be by force. But that child where you bring come, where that child you put both her together, it's your responsibility. Now you supposed to take care of that pikin. Too often now. It's not only for men I'm talking about now. It also applies to the women that will get pregnant and go and throw the baby away, or get pregnant and go and dump it with the man and run away to go and do prostitution or something. By the time the thing don't set, the matter don't really set, you know, everybody will be going in for it. You have to raise up or stand up for your responsibilities. It's not easy. You don't have to allow the child that did not do anything, that don't commit any crime, to suffer for the crime they have not committed. So the numbers to call is 090-160-77308. If you're calling outside Nigeria, it's +234 90-160-77308. That's the number to call. And also, Single Parenthood Global Foundation headquarters is in Abuja, Suite 301, Ansa Plaza by EcoBank, Mpape, Abuja. And you can call those numbers too. That number, which is 090-160-77308. That's the number to call. If you have anything, because Single Parenthood Global Foundation family is large as we speak. Single Parenthood Global Foundation cannot handle this alone. They are calling on well-meaning Nigerians, because this thing is beyond what we are just saying. There are so many people dying from this. Single parenting, they cannot cope, they cannot handle. Children are sick, they can't, pay school fees, they can't treat their children. We have one that lost her baby recently. She has 2 children. She's a single mother. She's a single parent who Global Foundation family. She lost one because there was no money to take her. Single parents tried their best, tried the best they can do, but still, surgeries and everything, so they lost the baby. So if joint matter, the father is there and all of that, it's not about money. There are some things that they can cover up. They can't, the parents, both parents can really do actually. So let's face facts. We do we have a community fridge, where we share things, foodstuffs, clothes, everything we can to single parents that are in need of all these things, time to time. And right now we're trying to make it monthly because it's really not easy. So we are also calling on everybody to join hands together, because we're trying to empower some of them, we've been empowering some as we can, and be paying some of their school fees and be taking care of some, but right now it's beyond our powers. So we are calling on people to help. You can visit our office, which is Suite 308, Suite 301, Ansa Plaza by EcoBank, Mpape, Abuja. Call this number wherever you are. If you can't find your way there, if you put it on Google will take you straight to that place. But if you can't find your way to that place, you just give a call. Wherever you are, we'll pick you up and take you to the office to see for yourself. It's not like this is scam or anything. This is reality. You will even see them. You want to see them, you will see them. It's really disheartening. It's pathetic seeing what single parents are going through. It's not single parents that are strong. It's not single parents that can take up, that can withstand the fight. It's not single parents, So whatever you have, we are not asking for much. Even if you don't give us money, no problem. Just anything you have, buy, bring it. You have gari, you have rice, you have tissue paper, toilet soap, just pad, sanitary pad. Please bring. Just come and drop it at the office. Anything you have used clothes, use kitchen utensils that you're not using. Anything you have, please just bring it, because there are a lot of people that need it. So many people want it. Please do your best for us. We are still waiting for other callers to call in and other contributions to come in. So while we are waiting, we'll have to play some music. We're waiting for your comments, your contribution. This program is brought to you by Single Parenthood Global Foundation, and this program will be broadcasting live every Monday at 7 p.m. Though today we start a little bit late, but subsequently we'll stick to our 7 p.m. 7 p.m. is going to be 7 p.m. And very soon we're going to be rounding up from the program shortly. And then we are expecting what you think are the causes of this. This is today's topic: causes of single parenting in our society today. Oh, my music is not. Well, I really don't have rights. I don't have the rights for this music. Oh, just have to play that while we're waiting for our callers. Please call in, single parents, call in, tell us, give us your own contribution. Single mothers, you don't have to be a single parent to be part of this program. You don't have to be single mother, single father to be part of this. This is everybody's responsibility. It's our responsibility. Because if you say it's not my business, I'm not a single mother, I am not a single father. But by the time single parents, children coming out to terrorize the nation, coming out to terrorize you, kidnap you, rob you, you know that there is need to address this as quick as possible. Well, I think at this point we'll start at this point start rounding up. If you still want to call, we're still waiting for you to call in. We just have like 5 minutes to round up the program. Okay, and try to like our page is single. You can check out our page, Single Parenthood Global Foundation. If you want to get a pen or take it on, I'll say that again so you can write it down. Check out our page. You'll see some things we'll be doing, and you see how you're going to support the movement, the program. The page is Single Parents, like you're going to separate it, single, then parents, single with a space, and parenthood together is a compound word. Single parenthood, then the space, then global. Thank you. Our number is 090-16077. Super excited for having all of you to watch this program. Please share the program, share the